Going to another round 1 match in the bottom left as the blue Terran from the Art of War. It's Roadhog in the top right as the red Protoss. It's Lynx. Lynx hailing from Sweden, Roadhog all the way from Greece. Told you guys this was from all around the world, man. So far we've had Brazil, Sweden, Greece, and Poland. Hey, thanks for the sub, Mike. Really appreciate it. It's like Lynx. I'm gonna steal a gas. Should point out as well, I believe Lynx is gold 2 against Roadhog, who's a solid platinum hero. We're gonna see how he goes. Gold players can definitely take series off of platinum players. Have to see what he has up his sleeve so far. It's gonna be a double gateway opener. We should see some adepts coming out here. Cybercore going down behind us as well. Terran boosting out a Reaper. Lynx getting a second gas.
Meow.
Hey, thanks a lot for the follow, Pavel. Factory behind the racks. Reactor as well. Natural CC going down for the Terran. It looks like we might have a 1-base push here from the Protoss. Robotics facility going down in the main. Reaper still creeping around, still scouting, still hunting around and taking names. Starport behind the factory. Roadhog playing it safe. A second robotics facility from Lynx. Is this gonna be a double immortal drop? Terran gets a scan, gonna see all of this. Don't think he's clicking this though. Couple Marines, Widowmine coming out. No medevac on the way. Oh, there it is. It looks like our Terran is going into Widowmine drop. There's the Warp Prism. I do believe we will have our 2 immortal drop.
Meow.
Thanks a lot for the follow, Immortal Ghost. Tech Lab on the starport. Second barracks for the Terran. Guys, remember when I said it was going to be a double immortal drop? It's not. We had a caster miscall here. It's going to be a single immortal drop into the Terran main. Here he comes. It's gonna get a delay on that third Rax. Boys are being pulled with the Marines. Aaron's super serious about shutting this down. Thanks a lot for the follow, buy a lot. Marines doing their best to try and fight off this Immortal, but it's putting in work. This is I'm gonna try and pick off the reactor. Some SCVs not mining. But behind this, 6 probes go down to the Widow Mine drop. Stalkers going after the medevac. Both of them aren't firing. Roadhog has a chance to get him out of here. Get out! Get out of here, Roadhog! Goes down. Warp Prism still doing damage on the other side of the map. Nice micromanagement from Lynx. Lynx is not making enough probes though. The natural about to, well, has just finished. About to chrono boost some workers out, but Lynx down 19 workers to 37. Roadhog with that platinum macro. Lynx gonna do everything he can to even those odds up. With the Immortal though, 2 SCVs go down. Gonna put a little bit of work in to even those odds. Now, I'd like to point out as well, the Immortal just forced a stim on all these Marines, and there aren't any medevacs on the field, so that's permanent damage for now to those Marines. +1 coming out for the Terran and shields for the Protoss. Maybe wanting to get into some Archons, but the Reaper picking off 2 probes before going down to Stalkers. Looks like Roadhog might want to be going into a 1 SCV drop soon. Marines tag onto the Warp Prism, and it goes down with the Immortal inside. Roadhog with another stim, though. There are 2 medevacs out this time. He does have this super secret SCV in the medevac as well to help out these boys on the ground. Supply block coming out for Lynx. He's trying to get up in that worker count, but it's just not quite happening. A robotics bay drop for the Protoss as well. Marauder slow, as well as combat shields going down for the blue Terran. He's gonna wait to heal up just a little bit. Drops the SCV. Is he gonna build a bunker? This might have been intentional. Waiting for concussive shells, waiting for combat shield. Only 3 Stalkers, 4 Lynx. Moving out on the attack. 50 army supply of Terran crashing into the natural. 7 probes exposed. They do go down. Roadhog gonna focus on the Nexus. Gets picked off. Lynx gonna try and hold the top of the ramp. He does have some force field here. Pulled his 3 aggressive Stalkers back home as well. It's 18 workers to 45. 60 army supply to 32. Roadhog's game to lose here. Lynx playing his heart out. Wants to continue on to round 2. That Marine patrol, man. Lynx is getting 2 Colossi. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I think Colossi is pretty good against Bio. Are we gonna see armor finish for the Protoss, 2 Colossi hit the field, and then all this Bio disappear for the Terran? I'm very afraid right now. I'm very... Okay, the Terran's moving. No, he didn't go in. Oh no. The Terran's building 3 more barracks. He's not building any units. Again, Roadhog should win this game. There's no reason Roadhog shouldn't win this game. He has 3 times the amount of workers. He has a 3rd base. But his army split in half. If Lynx goes right now, if he goes right this second. But it looks like the Terran gonna get a couple Vikings out, a couple Marauders, and is resuming Marine production. It's gonna load up into Medivacs. Blink almost finished for the Protoss. He's getting High Templar. Other Colossi coming out as well. Comes the Terran drop. It's gonna kill even more of these precious few workers of the Ptoss. Oh, here they go on the Stalkers. Lynx kind of blocked himself from engaging this. Only a few Marines go down. 3 probes, which is approximately 20% of the Protoss economy. It's a War Prism. Roadhog now mining on 3 base. 100 army supply to 54. 55 workers to 15 plus mules. And boy did he drop mules on that fresh base. There's still energy left on these CCs, boys. 4th CC ready to move out. Roadhog going for another double drop in the main. An extra medevac. I think Lynx's best chance here is to just go. I mean, the longer and longer he waits, the more Terran there is on the field. Storm started up. Lynx is dropping probes to get a hidden base. But look at the IQ on Roadhog. Look at this Marine. Look at this Chad Marine. He's got spikes on his shoulder pads. He's going after the pylon. It's like, go home. Go home. This is my house. Roadhog. 3 empty medevacs sharking around. There are 2 Marines out here to make sure the Protoss doesn't expand there either. Lynx is going for a natural. It's going for a natural at the 13-minute mark. Storm is almost finished for the Protoss. Roadhog going for a 127 army supply push out though. Widowmine at the front, SCV here as well. Medevac's a little bit far forward, but defended by Vikings, I guess. Comes the bio ball. There's the stem. But huge storms go off on the bio. It's not enough. The Colossi get melted. This natural will fall a second time. Another huge storm. Roadhog stemming up the ramp. Lynx on the back foot. The Vikings gonna land and engage these Protoss forces. Get a High Templar. Down go the remaining forces of Lynx in game number 1. Map number 2 will be Winter's Gate. This is a Lynx pick. It is a little bit interesting. A lot of people regard this as a Terran favored map thanks to the slow zones. Tanks can really get sieged up there and give people a lot of trouble when they're trying to take a third. But in the top left corner as the red Terran, taking victory in game number 1, it's Roadhog. And in the bottom right, as the blue Protoss, it's Lynx. Now again, there is a little bit of difference in the league skill level here, but there were a couple moments there where Lynx could have moved out and taken the game. Will he gain his killer instinct this game? Will we watch a player grow in this series. Thank you so much for the follow, TMS. Oh, Heroku, there's absolutely a highlight of your Nidus all-ins. But the highlights are on shuffle. They're totally randomized, so just depends when the algorithm decides to play them. Lynx with the pylon block. Very nicely played there. Oh my god, Roadhog with the major over response pulls the boys to engage this. Lynx is gonna let it finish. This is a lot of lost mining time for the Terran. 6 workers pulled to engage that. They're gonna pull this other one. There can't be a cannon rush! He can't get in the bait! Oh my god. So Lynx taking an early lead in this series. Gateway. Second gateway. And the Cyber Core dropped back at home. Down goes Pylon 1. Pylon 2 about to fall. Factory in next to the CC. Now the Pylon could see that. It was in vision. So Lynx knows what's in store for him. Roadhog gonna take a natural around the 220 or 210 mark. Oh, it's gonna be 220. Not quite enough money there. If he chooses to take it. I don't know that he will given the factory, but yeah, he's gonna spend his money instead. Double Stalker opener here from Lynx. Will he send him across the map? Will he try to engage the Terran? Maybe get a delay on the inevitable natural CC? Oh. Chat say you can open the supply depot. Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot of nerves here. I mean, there's money on the line in this tournament. You don't want to get knocked out in the first rounds. It's, you know, it can cloud your judgment. Turn throws down a natural, and Lynx is going for 2 Stalker. No, don't tag onto the SCV. Yes, he pulls it away. This is a very, very solid opener here from Lynx. He has a plan. He has a build order. He's moving in. These 2 Terrans aren't going to be able to do anything. Roadhog is not going to be able to get up a bunker. If all goes correctly, Lynx is going to shut this down. Down goes the SCV. Stalkers push up the ramp. Down goes another Marine. One of these guys really heavily injured. Lynx doesn't focus it down, though. Nice damage done here. Pushing against the wall. Back home, a 3rd gateway. Another 2 Stalkers coming out. Lynx, not a big believer in building probes. But that might be okay. There is a tank out, but the supply depot has fallen, and Roadhog's now supply blocked. Stalker is too close to the tank for it to shoot. A little bit indecisive about their targets, though. That means a lot of these guys are going to be damaged, but still alive. I think Lynx could have just won this, like, right then and there, had he focused the correct Marines, but not quite able to make that judgment call just yet. 2 SCVs pulled to try and get the CC finished. Oh no, the bio isn't being pulled to help. There's only 1 Stalker here shooting. 1 SCV falls. The second one slightly injured. Stalker needs to focus the low health Marines. It's not going to. Is Roadhog actually going to finish the CC? Where's the other stuff? They're moving through the slow zones. The CC finishes. Roadhog is held. There's only 1 Stalker coming. Siege tank getting shots off on the Stalker. Going to repel it. Stalkers going back through the slow zones, and I think both players gonna get their expansion. Well, is Lynx gonna build a natural? It's the 6-minute mark. He's getting the depths, getting additional Stalkers, going into a robotics facility. He can definitely afford another Nexus. He can definitely afford 5 more probes. Is he gonna get them? Roadhog Once again, skyrocketing in workers. Lynx had a very strong opening here, but not able to steal the deal. Roadhog. Following some of the wisdom, the art of war, letting his plans be dark as night, striking fast and quick from the shadows. 2 Marines tagged onto this meta. Nope, actually they're just here to scout, make sure the Protoss doesn't move out. Lynx going into Stargate, second robotics facility finishing as well. Medevac waiting a little bit to go in. Roadhog with 4 tanks outside the natural. I mean, the Protoss is definitely not breaking this front. Lynx is gonna try 3 Adepts shading across. Stalkers are here to intercept the drop. This will be shut down with pretty much no damage. I would target the Medevac. Oh god, it's gonna go to the natural. There he goes. One Stalker tagged onto the Medevac, does get the kill. Doesn't want to lose that Stalker. He is going to kite back. In the meantime, 2 Marines picked off by the Adepts. 0 losses from that drop. 4 Lynx, cleaning it up. This game so far, much more even than game number 1. Both players roughly even in army supply. Are they gonna... That was a really nice play here from Lynx. He shaded in on the tanks. Got a kill, got an injury. Going to delay mining time from about 8 SCVs. In the meantime, Roadhog with +1 weapons about to finish. Combat shield stim finishing as well. Getting some Widow Mines, getting Marines, getting a Marauder. He's building a singular Void Ray. Roadhog with a huge push. Army supply isn't too disparate, but 3 tanks with this bio. Only a single medevac though. Widow Mine hit could deal some massive damage. Goes Widow Mine is burrowed. Tank sieging up. Lynx should not engage this. Yeah, he's gonna back up to the natural. That means the tanks will have to reposition. The Terran can't really engage here. Void Ray moves forward. There aren't too many Marines. I mean, if these Marines fall, the Void Ray could clean up the tanks. There's only 3 of them left. Terran's still leapfrogging forward. Oh, the Widow Mine will get the burrow off. Oh, it does get the shot off on the Void Ray as well. That's going to allow the Marines to clean it up. Lynx could still hold here, but he needs to not eat tank shots. Looking less and less likely by the second. 1,000 minerals in the bank for Lynx. It's going to go with 2 more Immortals, but the natural is being sieged down. Shields are gone. Down goes the natural. Widow Mine picked off from the high ground. Siege tanks moving forward. Roadhog going in for the kill. He did drop a 3rd CC behind this. He's not by any means all in. Lynx a little bit supply blocked. Down goes the pylon. He's doing everything he can to remain in the tournament. A pylon drop behind this, trying to repower the gateway. Small amount of bio doing massive damage though. Lynx losing more and more army supply. Tanks putting in work from the low ground. Three siege tanks and 2 marauders. Going to continue damaging the Protoss. Roadhog with a lot more army supply behind this, just shoring up his defenses, getting armor, getting more bio, and saturating that third base. Oh god, the Protoss Death Ball really scrunched up, meaning the tank did a lot of damage. Lynx does hold, but at what cost? 2 gateways, 2 robotics facilities, and a Twilight Council. Well, I guess the Stargate as well. What he has to his name. Terran, now with armor. Massing outside the slow zone. Roadhog playing with his food a little bit. We have the advantage of being able to see the whole map. Roadhog does not. There is the fog of war. He could send scouts out everywhere, but as we can see by the scouting patterns, not too fond of scouting this top right corner. For all he knows, Lynx could have in base, so he's following the Artosis mantra of when you're ahead, get farther ahead. Waiting for max out. You see a fusion core on the field. I'm surprised. It's a platinum tournament, and it took us 5 games to get to the fusion core. All 5 of them did have Terrans in them, so Lynx. A handful of Immortals and Stalkers defending against the might of the Terran. A Marine will scout this 4th base natural. Oh god. Blink. About 80% done. The probes defend the 3rd against the aggression of the Marine. But they're going to start long distance mining. That might save their lives. Widow Mine doesn't get the tag. They escape. But no cancel on this base means it will fall. Lynx without too much of a bank. It's gonna pull the boys to this top right corner and drop another ninja base. Really though? I mean, there's not too many minerals here. Only 1 force field. Down goes the warp prism. Use the force field! Use the force field! He is gonna hold the top of the ramp, surprisingly. The Widow Mines move forward. Oh my god. They're going to actually just push the Protoss out of the way. They didn't go for the burrow. That means the Marines will make it into the main. Protoss is trying to engage the Widow Mines, but I think he has bigger problems right now. Roadhog with so much firepower, tearing the Protoss to shreds, tearing him limb from limb. Has a concave on these remaining units. Lynx is holding out for the ninja expand, but he's not going to be able to mine the minerals in time. The final stalker dies for the defenders of Ire. Roadhog cleaning up the buildings, takes the series 2-0.